Hey everyone, it's Steelflight, finally back with more Champions Online. Oh, bunch of mess going on in the background there, but that's not what we're here for. In the past, we've shown you some low-level gameplay. We've even shown you some mid-level gameplay, and now I'm going to show you my single max-level character, Ultimax. He is the Impulse archetype, which is all about force fields and energy blasts, things of that nature. So I thought it was fitting that those particular powers would work with a power armor type character. So yeah, we're gonna go into a separate area of Unity HQ, which comes available when you hit level 40. And you accept the quest to join Until's pardon me, to join Until's official super team Unity. Insert Rick James joke here. Now, once that happens, you're able to do daily quests, and which is Overwatch, where there are hotspots all over the game world. In addition to all of these other individual missions that you can do. But right now, let's see what we've got. Unity has discovered that QLR survivors from the Area 51 crash are hiding out in a nearby cave. There's still a lot of radiation from nuclear tests in those caves, but Primus personnel can't go in to decontaminate the area until it's cleared of the QLR. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take it. We've marked that as our primary quest, so once that is done, pardon me, you hop over here to the teleporter. And first things first, let's find out where this quest is. I got so excited for that. It's in the desert. Okay. Alright, teleporter. Anything to delay this, right? Is it really making me leave before I can try to use it again? Desert it is. Alright. And I do believe this will be the first time on my channel that we are showing the desert area. It's pretty neat. Not my favorite zone by far, but you know, it's good for some variety. As we're flying overhead. Not going to make out too much detail. Yes, that is a Viper base. Lots of Vipers out here in the desert. Let's see how much further, but it looks like we're getting closer. Okay. Hey, you. Scram. Really? The charged up shot is one of the more satisfying, even though it does a lot of knockback. So in a single situation, when you're solo, it's not so bad, but when you're in a group, it can get kind of annoying, especially for the tank of the group. The other one that you saw me briefly use there was Crushing Wave. It just sends out pulses of force. And I think overall does the most damage. Seems skeleton husks you recognize as QLR. Alright, more aliens. Oh, but as I was saying, when it comes to offensive abilities, you know, your energy builder, your big charge up blast. Some people like to charge it up and fire full force. Others like to just spam the shot over and over again. I'll do that next so you can see the difference. And there's also a crushing wave, which is sustained and hits everything in a cone in front of you. And then there's the big one, the force cascade. We'll be seeing that in a bit as well. Here we are. Okay, what have we always learned? Take the little guys first. Okay, alright, fair enough. You asked for it. Force Cascade. Boom! Yeah, that ability is a lot of fun. Okay, let's see if we can take them all out in one swoop. Yes, we can. And as you see here, we've got our force field over us, which is basically like an extra health bar. So when it's that darker shade of color, you got nothing to worry about. And not always, but by and large, most packs of enemies and things like this won't be able to get that won't be able to get past the force field too much. In my opinion, it's making this a lot more durable. It's probably why I stuck with it for so long, and fun. Probably why I stuck with the class or the archetype so much and kept going with it, just because it's a lot of fun, and two, it's durable and very easy to solo with it. You've got a good mixture of survivability packed in with offense. Force Cascade is so much fun. Oh, I do believe I need to show you what it's like. Alright, let's knock out the little guys first. Force field going. Seems to use less energy overall, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer to beat your enemies. It's personal preference, I think, or it's also depends on the situation. By and large, I typically just charge up the shot, but like I said, it's not always the correct thing to do. This one, however, you always want to charge it to full blast. There we go. Anything going on back here? No? Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Hey, fellas. Crushing wave. Another lockbox I'm never going to open. Okay. Looks like we're doing pretty well here. As you can see, this archetype does solo very, very well. Not a whole lot can cause you much trouble. Now, Doesn't really have a whole lot of weaknesses, but it's not perfect. You've got to make sure with this class that you stack your intelligence gear so that you've always got energy on reserves. Okay? Try to make in your intelligence your top stat when you're getting your gear and such. It'll help not only with your powers doing more damage, but it also reduces the costs of them. And you'll also see once you reach this level, if you've statted yourself correctly, you will very seldomly use your energy builder. I do it out of habit, but it's definitely not necessary. And yes, I've been focusing more on my offensive-minded abilities, but you see, I've got a whole other row here of defensive abilities. Including this one that lends to survivability, the hamster ball. Basically, it adds a whole other level to your health bar. It's on a 1-minute cooldown, but it heals your personal force field as well as protects you with a shield. Oh, get that damage buff. And next to it here, the protection field. You put this on yourself, or if you're traveling with friends, you can put this on them to give them a little bit of a damage absorption. Not a huge amount, but it's a bit of enough. Now this ability, which I'm stupid and did not have toggled on, there you go. You put that on and you leave that on. It reduces all of the damage that you receive by a flat amount. Now you don't regenerate energy as quickly, but again, it adds to your overall survivability. And you get that little cool fluctuation ability over you. So I believe I took it off because I was doing photo ops and I had a costume contest I was a part of. With the other one, I'll let them... Yeah, let's get in closer here. This one is a lot of fun. Force Eruption. Charge it up. Bam! Giant repulsive force field that's a big knockback. This looks like that might be the exit. We don't want to go there yet because we missed a spot back here. Patrol Area 3. I believe this is the way to go. There we are. Well, we received credit for it, but you know what? We're not done yet. I don't want to leave a job unfinished. So let's get in here and finish squashing these bugs. And boys, get lined up. And boom! Such a fun ability. Let's see. Highly doubtful that I'll find gear at this level that's gonna be worth anything outside of groups and instances, but you never know. I still pick up everything I can just because, you know, to sell. Because you never know. Alright. Now we can fly back the way we came, and as you can see, it's already checked us off for this particular quest. Now, you can do this. There you go. You do these little hotspot missions like this. Pardon me, fellas. Yeah, Hail Viper. You do these sorts of missions because you know, it's gear opportunities, and they're just fun. You know, it gives you something to do throughout the day. I'm sure there are other reasons, but again, I don't spend enough time playing this game with regularity like I should and like I've wanted to really get all those benefits. So hopefully we can discover them together. If memory serves, I read somewhere that said that if you complete all of these in one day, you're able to obtain something special. Not sure what that could be, but again, hopefully we'll find out over this. Oh, going out of bounds. Whenever you see the screen go black and white like that, that means you're leaving the boundaries of what the developers programmed in. So it means turn around or go around. Alright, let's land back over here at the Superjet, which I flew by. And let's return back to Millennium City and back to Until headquarters to see if we can teleport to the next hotspot. I figure in this video we will do one more if it doesn't take too long like that one. Don't want to make these videos too long for you folks. I know we've all got things to do. But figure we'd knock out 2 of these in this video, and if you folks enjoy it, then we'll keep going and doing some more and seeing how this whole thing pays off. Maybe if some of you out there have played through this part before and know what to expect, leave some comments down below. I'm not too worried about spoilers in this case. Again, we're going into the top one. And let's check in. Snakes in the city. Unity just intercepted an emergency alert from City Hall. Those maniacs at Viper have not succeeded in assassinating the mayor because of the ongoing mission that you can do in the city. It's a lot of fun. I recommend you do it. Find some friends and do it. So they've instituted a Plan B. Take over City Hall. We need you to go in there, Ultimax, and don't let a single one of those Viper scumbags escape. Defeat the powered armor Viper commander in charge of the operation too, just to show Viper that we will not tolerate these actions in Millennium City or anywhere else. Make sure to use the door in the back City Hall, as Viper will surely have the front door heavily guarded. You know what? That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do that. And I got ahead of myself again. What am I doing? That was embarrassing. Absolutely no need for that. My apologies, folks. It's right here in the city. Just get in the elevator and go fly over there. What? I know I take long breaks from this game, but still, it's no excuse for that. There's the Champions building. Very cool. What do you think of the costume? Yeah, I know it's kind of on the nose with a certain comic book character and movie character that everyone knows and loves, but I'm pretty proud of it. Okay, there is City Hall. Let's fly overhead. And there's some of the back doors. Let's go. Loading. Loading. There we go. Okay, wow, they're not kidding. They even broke out the psionics. Nice. Alright, anytime we change an instance, we gotta let our force field build back up. That's good enough. Now, you see, I'll do this ability before I start combat a lot of times. This is our shield ability, or block. It's force field. In my opinion, it's the best block in the game, because it blocks it for a flat amount of damage, but if you get the right perks for it, as you maintain it and you let it go, for a good 10 seconds after that, you'll see this other glowing field around you. That basically means that you'll be acting as if you're blocking for 10 seconds even though you're not. So you can block and then attack for 10 seconds, something you would not normally be able to do while you're blocking. See? All that credit for blocking. And just try to recharge it as often as you can. I really like to do that against enemies that are a real threat. The Q-Lar in the cave, not so much, but in this case, yeah, these guys can do a little bit more damage. That psionic guy is really annoying. Get away from me. Alright, I'm done with you now. Go away. Force wave. Huh. Missed you guys completely. Okay. Lots of different rooms here. I assume that's going to be the end of it, so let's go in here room by room. Locker room. Alright, everybody, pants up. Are you seriously attacking me in hand? You think you're Captain America? Sit down. Okay, anything going on in here? Ah, great. You annoy me, madam. Fine. Summon your constructs. And you're done. Okay, that was room number 4. Pick up our loot that we'll sell later. I'm not going to subject you all to that because vendoring can get boring. Okay, what's going on in here? It's cute. They think they can hurt me. How did you avoid that? What? How did... using energy draining attacks. Yeah. That's also a big problem for a character like this. With a lot of charge up abilities and sustain abilities, it's a weakness. You usually have to try to eliminate those guys first. If I had been paying better attention, I would have done so. But again, because of the amount of force fields and such on the... You know what? We'll check in with you later, sir. That's fine. That guy looked pretty dangerous. Rather eliminate all of his buddies first. I've not really encountered the mechanic in this game, but I don't want it to be a situation where you encounter the boss. That was... Wow, I really needed to time that better. Where you encounter the boss, but you haven't taken out the rest of the minions yet, so they rush in and help him. Okay, it looks like that'll be it. Alright. Viper Basilisk Major. You know, you gotta wear the power armor, but no helmet, but you still gotta put on your beret. That's... You know, gotta admire that. He's committed to the beret. Haha. There we go. And you see I blocked almost every bit of that. So. Yeah, come on from behind here. Let's get out in the hallway. Yeah, he's maxed out on knockback resistance, so just pound away. Done and done. Alright, so that's 2 down. If you'd like to see more, let me know. If you want to see this Overwatch hotspot continue, let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, this is Steelflight. Thank you very much for your time.